How did I meet Ray Price? Doing shows with him. I used to have, I used to lease his old bus from Fred Snowden, who was his bus driver for many years. And it was fun going to that bus, because it was Cherokee Cowboy. It's made out all over like Cherokee Cowboys. And I think Fred introduced me to Ray. No, no. First time I met Ray was whenever he was going to studio, Willie's studio. I was there, Johnny Bush, Willie Nelson, and Johnny was telling Willie, or the other way around, says, the old man's coming. I'm sitting there, I'm just like a fly on the wall. I just can't believe I'm at this recording session. I think it was the Offenders recording session. Had Jimmy Day there and David Zettner. And I'm thinking, who's the old man? Who's the old man? And it's, really? The old man's going to make it? Yeah, old man's going to make it. So in walks Ray Price. That's, to them, that's the old man, because I'm thinking, you're old guys. But that's when I first met him. But he let me do shows for him. He didn't really. It's hard to talk to him in past tense because he's helped me a lot just by letting me open shows for him. He normally doesn't like opening bands. He'd rather have a single or duo and prefer women just because it's smart. And I'm of that mindset myself. I like to, if we're going to do a show and I want to open her, I want somebody that's going to offer something different than what I'm going to do. It's just like people say, "Why don't you do shows with Merle Haggard?" I said, that would be redundant. I mean, Merle should have a lady, a great lady singer, or a guy that sings a little different from me than him. And you got to think in them terms when you want to entertain a crowd. That's why I never understood them pack of shows where you get bands that all sound the same. Yeah. That would bore me.
Back in the old days, they'd bring out a comedian to do the opening set.
Yeah, you do a comedian, but we get back to what I was talking about. Ray Price let me open a few of the shows, and that helped me a lot. Very, very generous. Funny too. All the way. I mean, he had his snap all the way to the end, man. All the way. He's the very first Ameripolitan Master winner. Ameripolitan Award, we got able to give it to him, and he's the reason Ameripolitan exists. We got the award show going because he had the balls to say something to that Blake Shelton guy when he said, "Hey, nobody wants to listen to Granddad's music. We don't care what them old farts and jackasses say." So Ray Price said, "There's not a hat made big enough to fit that boy's head," and see what his music sounds like in 65 years. So yeah, he was a role model, I think, musically and personally.